Hello everybody, welcome to the Two-Man Show. This is not my garage. This is not my Porsche. So what is this? This, ladies and gentlemen, is a new project kicking off the new year. But as you can see, I'm a little bit ahead in the game of a brand new project because there's already been some work done. Surprise! I've actually had this had this frame for probably like 3 years now. This is a Spider chassis for a Lotus Elan. Yeah, I found a NOS, a new old stock chassis hanging in the rafters of somebody's garage. And just coincidentally, at one point in time, I happened to have a truck, spare cash, and the time to go pick up this frame. And I also had some space to put it, as you can see, because this is not my garage. And what's the plan? Well, for now, I'm trying to build a roller. And so I needed suspension, which I've got pretty much the rear done already. In the back, we have Spider Company's adjustable lower A-arms. I've got a coilover setup with the knock-on hubs. New mounts at the top. I have a CD axle conversion already in the back. I have not installed those yet. A diff in the middle. And the back's pretty much ready for wheels. It's already kind of ready for wheels. So, check that off. In the front, I've got Tony Thompson Racing Components adjustable 26R A-arms. I have them powder coated black, looks great. And then I got their Tony Thompson Racing front coilovers as well. I do have knuckles. The front knuckles are still in their resto phase. So once I have that done, the front and the rear will be ready for some wheels. And then it can roll if those wheels have tires. And then theoretically, I could take it home. I might not take it home yet because this is easily accessible space. And I also don't have much at the house to work on yet because clearly this is far, far from being a real car. So I'm hoping that this will be the intro to a different type of project, a real project, because as I've mentioned, the 911 is not a project car. The 911 is a car that I want to be drivable, ready to go. I want to be able to get in it and go for drives because my time to play with cars is very, very infrequent, and it's only going to become more infrequent. My goal's kind of mixed, confused a little bit at the moment. So what I wanted to focus on before I get too far along in the real actual process is to build the best setup I can with these components. Hence, adjustable coilovers, adjustable arms. I have a good steering rack up front. And according to someone whose opinion I admire very highly, a man named Dr. Gordon Murray or Professor Gordon Murray, I don't know which one it is. He's a smart dude though. He says that the Lotus Elan has the best steering feel, in fact, better than his McLaren F1. That was one thing he was trying to chase that he famously said he couldn't match the steering feel of this car. I want to build the best that I can out of this component. So I have a plan for brakes, which is not going to be stock up front. In the rear, they're inboard. There really isn't much I can do with the back. So that's probably going to be the best OEM setup I can do. And like I mentioned, up front will be an upgraded Willwood setup. Once it's roller ready, I'll probably still work on trying to get the brakes plumbed because there's hard lines that will be plumbed front to rear. I don't know how much more I can do over here once it's a roller and the brakes are done, especially once I have like a diff and the axles in the back. At that point, it's like I need an engine, and I'm not going to bring an engine here because I don't have any tools here. I literally bought this chair so I have something to sit on. I've got a little crate that's got some stuff in it. kind of it. So once I've gotten to that point, probably gonna take it home. And hopefully by then the garage will have a little bit more space and I'll be a little bit further along in the other projects I have going on. And maybe at that point we'll have locked down the engine choice, because I'm kind of deciding between two different things right now. And I don't know which way I'm gonna go yet, but I've got time because clearly this isn't ready for an engine. So let's get it ready for an engine. So in summary, if you're playing with your phone and weren't paying attention, I am building a car from scratch. So hopefully you guys are excited to see what this is gonna be like and want to follow along, because I really want to share it with you guys and I really want your input. So if you just stumbled upon this, please subscribe. Please leave comments on what engine you would put in a Lotus Elan chassis if you could pick anything you want. Think about that. That'd be pretty cool. Because I don't have one. I should go get one. I don't have anything yet. I think that's where we're going to call this one. Cool. See ya.